So now what's happened? The marketplace has moved again. So now you're going to see campaigns in the future no longer worrying about moving people from Facebook to the campaign. Now you're seeing in the US people moving people from your website to Facebook. This is an image of being able to sell and being able to do sponsorships inside Facebook. You're now going to be able to buy and sell through Facebook's own storefront. Another piece that's moved completely in the last campaign, and will move even more in the US, I don't know about in Brazil, but is online advertising. And being able to move people through advertising that basically did not exist in 2006 election. By 2008, we just really started moving in full-page advertising. By 2010, in the US politics, online advertising will be a main portion of political spending. The current battles around healthcare, millions of dollars are being spent on online advertising. The battles around environment, Copenhagen, online advertising is taking more of an impact. Twitter will now be used. People are doing page takeover. This is a page takeover on Twitter for Global AIDS Day, World AIDS Day. The healthcare battle, these are a couple ads that my firm did around the US healthcare battle to show that we've now moved these tools from organizing on a campaign into taking action globally. The mobile, everybody in here has a mobile phone. I'm preaching to the choir, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time convincing this audience that mobile phones are important. It's how you use mobile phones. So 13 to 17-year-olds in the US, they're already there. The biggest growing audience in Facebook in the US and on mobile technologies is above 50 women. Why? Because everybody in our age bracket is already using these technologies. We're already on social media. We're already doing things. Now what's happening is our parents are becoming engaged. They understand. So things are becoming more and more average. And when that happens, politicians are going to have to start using more of these tools. Real quick glance of what the Obama mobile campaign was. We did our iPhone application that most people know about. We did news feeds, we did policy updates, we did a WAP page, the website being mobile web. Again, not as many people were using mobile web, but in the marketplace, we didn't need to get every single user in the US politics to use it. We wanted to give a certain experience to people that really wanted that user, wanted that connection, was on their bus on the way to work, was using mobile web. We did ringtones and wallpapers. We did sign-up forms. We did forwarding messages to the friends. But the most important thing that we did with the iPhone application, my friend Raven Zachary and his folks figured out a way to make your iPhone geo-targeted to the closest Obama volunteer headquarters. So you had no reason that you couldn't help your friends come into our volunteer campaign. We also had a calling tool on there. Call your friends in not California or New York that always vote Democrat. Call your friends in Colorado. So it spun your address book and your iPhone and flipped it around to tell you which states you had friends in that we wanted you to call. These are some quick facts, everybody knows this. 42% of teenagers think they can text message blindfold. So imagine what that's going to be 5 years from now. Everybody will be able to text message, and the technology is so cheap. So for our next election in the US, it's not going to be an experimental like YouTube was 2 years ago or 4 years ago. This is now just part of American culture. This is how news is being moved through the US. Now this hasn't happened here yet, but it just happened recently in the US. We raised $32 million through text messaging. You text message $5 or $10 directly off of your phone bill. And that money comes, the carriers work out for nonprofits, that money comes directly from your phone bill to the cause. 27 million, it's actually more than that was raised. I believe that this is something that's going to be happening here and worldwide. Mobile carriers all participated in this. Another interesting point of social media, when a mobile carrier did not want to participate in this, Sprint did not want to join in all the other carriers in the US. Twitter forced people in Sprint to take action. Everybody started saying on Twitter, hey Sprint, all the other carriers in the US are taking action, you should too. Well, I wanted to end my presentation because I think that mobile giving is an important thing that I hope happens in Brazil. I hope that there's more internet and openness in Brazil. I was excited the other night to find out that you in Brazil and some folks from this conference are doing Haiti.org.br. So I know that people are taking action here too, and I think this is an interesting way to open it up for questions by knowing that we're all coming together and knowing that these tools can be used to take real action, and that Haiti's going to need a lot more action than what's happened right now for a very long period of time. I'm excited to see that folks from this conference got together around building this website. So with that, I'd like to say thank you.